On October 7, 2025, Jennifer Lopez made a highly anticipated appearance on The View to promote her new film, Kiss of the Spider-Woman. The movie, a musical drama, marks a significant return to the big screen for Lopez, who has been a prominent figure in both the music and film industries for decades. Her appearance on the show was expected to be a celebratory moment, highlighting her career achievements and the release of her latest project. However, the interview took an unexpected turn when co-host Joy Behar, known for her candid and often provocative style, began questioning Lopez about her personal life, particularly her marriage to actor Ben Affleck. Behar's line of questioning seemed to catch Lopez off guard, leading to a tense exchange that quickly escalated. The atmosphere in the studio shifted as Behar pressed Lopez on her relationship, asking pointed questions about the dynamics of her marriage and how it might influence her public image. Lopez, maintaining her composure, responded with measured answers, attempting to steer the conversation back to her film and professional endeavors. Despite her efforts, Behar persisted, seemingly more interested in Lopez's personal life than her career. This persistent probing led to a palpable tension between the two, with Lopez's discomfort becoming increasingly evident. As the interview progressed, Lopez's responses became more curt, and her body language indicated a growing unease with the direction of the conversation. The other co-hosts on the panel appeared uncomfortable as well, exchanging nervous glances and attempting to interject to redirect the discussion. However, Behar continued her line of questioning, seemingly undeterred by the mounting tension. At one point, Lopez paused, visibly taking a deep breath before delivering a pointed remark that effectively shut down Behar's probing. Her comment was sharp and direct, signaling her unwillingness to discuss her personal life further on the show. The studio fell silent for a brief moment following Lopez's remark, with Behar appearing momentarily taken aback. The other co-hosts, who had remained largely silent during the exchange, now seemed to rally behind Lopez, offering supportive nods and subtle gestures indicating their alignment with her stance. Behar, realizing the shift in the room's dynamics, attempted to recover by making a light-hearted comment, but the damage had been done. Lopez, having made her point, chose to end the interview on her terms. As Lopez stood to leave, the audience erupted in applause, acknowledging her poised handling of the situation. Behar, perhaps sensing the need to salvage the moment, joined in the applause, albeit with a forced smile. The producers, who had been monitoring the situation closely, quickly moved to cut to a commercial break, signaling the end of the segment. Backstage, Lopez was met with a mix of congratulations and support from the show's staff, who expressed admiration for her professionalism under pressure. In the aftermath of the incident, social media platforms were abuzz with reactions from viewers and fans. Many praised Lopez for standing her ground and maintaining her dignity in the face of what they perceived as an inappropriate line of questioning. Critics of Behar's approach argued that the interview had crossed a line, with some suggesting that Behar's persistent probing into Lopez's personal life was an attempt to sensationalize the conversation at the expense of the guest's comfort. Supporters of Behar, however, contended that she was simply doing her job as an interviewer, pushing for deeper insights into her guest's life. They argued that such probing questions are a staple of talk show formats and that Lopez, as a public figure, should expect and be prepared for such inquiries. This debate sparked a broader conversation about the boundaries between public interest and personal privacy, especially for celebrities who often navigate the fine line between their public personas and private lives. In the weeks following the incident, The View experienced a surge in viewership, with many tuning in to see how the show would address the fallout. The producers issued a statement acknowledging the tension during the interview and expressing regret that the conversation had veered away from the intended focus on Lopez's film. Behar, in subsequent episodes, addressed the incident, offering a public apology to Lopez for any discomfort caused during the interview. She emphasized the importance of respecting guests' boundaries and reaffirmed her commitment to conducting interviews that are both engaging and respectful. For Lopez, The incident served as a reminder of the challenges that come with fame and the scrutiny that public figures often face. While the confrontation with Behar was uncomfortable, Lopez's handling of the situation reinforced her reputation as a poised and resilient individual. Her ability to navigate the tense exchange with grace and assertiveness garnered widespread admiration and further solidified her status as a respected figure in the entertainment industry. As for The View, the incident sparked internal discussions about the direction of the show and the approach to celebrity interviews. While the program has long been known for its candid and sometimes controversial discussions, the Lopez-Behar confrontation highlighted the need for a balance between engaging content and respect for a guest's personal boundaries. Moving forward, the producers and co-hosts of The View are likely to be more mindful of the delicate balance required in conducting interviews that both entertain and respect the privacy of their guests. In conclusion, the October 7, 2025 episode of The View will be remembered not for the promotion of Lopez's film, but for the unexpected confrontation between the star and co-host Joy Behar. The incident underscored the complexities of celebrity interviews and the importance of maintaining professionalism and respect in such settings. While the exchange was uncomfortable, it also highlighted the strength and composure of Jennifer Lopez, who handled the situation with dignity and poise. The media frenzy following the confrontation was immediate and intense. News outlets, talk shows, and online publications dissected every moment of the Lopez-Behar exchange. Clips from the interview went viral on social media, generating millions of views within hours. Memes and reaction videos proliferated, with fans expressing both support and criticism. Many highlighted Lopez's quick thinking and assertive response as an example of maintaining composure under pressure. Meanwhile, commentary pieces debated whether Behar's questions had crossed the professional line, sparking conversations about journalistic ethics in celebrity interviews. The public fascination underscored society's obsession with celebrity culture, where even minor confrontations become national talking points. Analysts weighed in on the psychological dynamics at play during the exchange. Experts noted that Lopez's body language, a firm posture, measured speech, and steady eye contact signaled confidence and control. In contrast, Behar's persistence, despite Lopez's attempts to redirect the conversation, suggested a failure to read social cues. Psychologists argued that such public confrontations can significantly impact both participants, with viewers often projecting their own expectations onto the personalities involved. Lopez's measured response was lauded as a demonstration of emotional intelligence, showing how public figures can assert boundaries without escalating conflict. Fans on social media created hashtags celebrating Lopez's assertiveness, and discussions across platforms emphasized respect for personal boundaries. Many praised her refusal to allow intrusive questions to dominate the interview, arguing that this set a precedent for how public figures might respond to similar situations. Supporters compared the incident to other high-profile celebrity interviews where the guest's discomfort was ignored. The viral nature of the moment also reflected a generational shift in audience expectations. Viewers increasingly demand that interviewers respect privacy while still delivering compelling content. 14. Industry insiders offered perspectives on how the incident might influence future talk show dynamics. Some producers suggested implementing stricter pre-interview agreements regarding topics that could be off-limits. Others emphasized training hosts to recognize subtle signs of discomfort in their guests. These discussions underscored the delicate balance talk shows must maintain, being provocative and entertaining without overstepping boundaries. For Lopez, the exchange demonstrated her ability to reclaim control in high-pressure situations, potentially influencing how her own future media appearances are structured. Entertainment commentators speculated on the long-term impact of the confrontation on Lopez's public image. Despite the initial tension, the incident reinforced her reputation as poised and confident. Some argued it even enhanced her relatability, as viewers admired her unwillingness to be cornered or manipulated. Meanwhile, Behar faced criticism from some quarters for her approach, though loyal fans defended her style as bold and unfiltered. The incident thus became a case study in the complexities of celebrity interviews, where the interplay of personality, Public perception and media strategy can define the narrative as much as the conversation itself. Lopez herself addressed the incident in later interviews, emphasizing that she values professionalism and respectful dialogue. She highlighted the importance of steering discussions toward work-related topics, especially when promoting a project. Her remarks were interpreted as both a reflection on her own experience and guidance for other public figures navigating similar challenges. By speaking openly yet diplomatically about the confrontation, Lopez maintained control over her narrative and avoided inflaming tensions further. Her approach showcased her communication skills and media savvy. Following the episode, The View faced internal reviews of its interview protocols. Staff meetings focused on how to handle contentious topics without compromising the comfort of guests. Producers considered adjusting pre-interview guidelines to outline acceptable subjects, while hosts were encouraged to monitor their tone and persistence during discussions. These changes reflected broader industry conversations about ethics, boundaries, and the responsibility of media platforms to protect guests from undue stress or invasion of privacy. Lopez's exchange served as a catalyst for meaningful reflection within the program. The Lopez-Behar confrontation also ignited debate about gender dynamics in media. Commentators noted that female celebrities often face more intrusive questioning about their personal lives than male counterparts. Lopez's assertive response was framed as empowering, challenging traditional expectations of how women should behave in public forums. Social commentators praised her refusal to be reduced to her private relationships, highlighting the importance of agency and self-advocacy. The incident was cited in discussions on media accountability and gender equity, illustrating how high-profile interactions can influence cultural narratives. As months passed, the event remained a touchstone in discussions about celebrity interviews. Media training programs began incorporating clips from the exchange as examples of boundary setting and crisis management. Lopez's measured yet assertive responses were analyzed for their rhetorical strategy, demonstrating how calm articulation can diffuse tension. Meanwhile, Behar's approach was critiqued as an example of overstepping conversational limits. The ongoing attention underscored the lasting resonance of the confrontation, highlighting the public's fascination with both celebrity behavior and the ethics of modern media practices. Ultimately, the Lopez-Behar confrontation on The View became more than a fleeting media moment. It sparked discussions about professionalism, emotional intelligence, and respect for personal boundaries in public forums. Lopez's ability to navigate this situation with composure cemented her reputation as a resilient, savvy public figure. For The View, the incident served as a lesson in balancing bold questions with sensitivity to guests' comfort. The episode remains a reference point for how celebrities and media professionals alike can handle tense, high-stakes interactions, turning a potentially negative moment into an enduring example of poise under pressure. After the incident, Lopez's publicists worked strategically to reinforce her image as a professional and poised entertainer. They arranged interviews with top-tier media outlets where Lopez could focus entirely on her film, music, and philanthropic efforts, deliberately avoiding discussions of her personal life. The goal was to shift the narrative back to her career accomplishments, ensuring that the viral confrontation did not overshadow her professional endeavors. Fans responded positively, appreciating her ability to redirect attention to meaningful work rather than controversy. The coordinated media approach reflected careful planning and an understanding of public perception. Meanwhile, Joy Behar faced an increased scrutiny from both critics and colleagues. Internal discussions at The View considered whether her interview style needed modification to prevent future conflicts. While Behar remained unapologetically candid in general, she reportedly expressed regret over the tension, acknowledging that the line between curiosity and intrusion can sometimes be blurred. The incident sparked broader dialogue within the network about balancing journalistic rigor with empathy, especially in high-profile celebrity interviews. It became a touchstone for media ethics discussions in entertainment circles. Lopez's fans continued to defend her online, creating threads and videos emphasizing her composure and intelligence. Influencers dissected her responses, highlighting her use of calm, deliberate language and strategic pauses to regain control. The commentary often compared her approach to other celebrities who had faced similar probing questions, showing how she had avoided confrontation without compromising her dignity. This fan engagement reinforced her positive image, illustrating the power of public support in shaping celebrity narratives and reinforcing the importance of a measured response under public scrutiny. The incident also prompted discussion about social media's role in amplifying controversies. Within hours, clips from the interview were shared millions of times, generating polarized reactions. While some viewers criticized Behar, others defended her journalistic curiosity. Experts noted that in the modern media landscape, even brief moments can become viral phenomena, shaping public perception and long-term reputation. Lopez's ability to remain composed despite this amplified attention further strengthened her standing, demonstrating resilience not only in live interactions but also in navigating the digital aftermath. Analysts highlighted that Lopez's measured response could serve as a case study in media training programs for aspiring public figures. Her ability to assert boundaries without resorting to anger, sarcasm, or avoidance showed a level of sophistication that many considered exemplary. The episode reinforced the importance of preparation, emotional intelligence, and strategic communication in high-pressure situations. Trainers emphasized that managing difficult questions with grace can enhance a celebrity's credibility and public admiration, making Lopez's performance a textbook example of professional media handling. In subsequent interviews, Lopez referenced the confrontation subtly, framing it as a reminder of the importance of maintaining focus on one's work and values. She spoke candidly about prioritizing career goals and personal integrity, rather than engaging with unnecessary drama. This messaging resonated with audiences, many of whom praised her for taking control of her narrative while avoiding public feuds. Her approach reflected both maturity and experience, demonstrating an understanding of how to navigate the pressures of fame while remaining true to herself. Media commentators noted that the incident could have long-term effects on talk show culture. Producers and hosts may become more cautious about personal questions, recognizing that audiences increasingly favor respectful and constructive interviews over sensationalism. Lopez's example illustrated that even high-profile confrontations can be handled diplomatically, setting a precedent for future celebrity interactions. By prioritizing professionalism and calm assertion, Lopez inadvertently influenced broader standards of engagement in televised media. Fans and commentators also discussed the role of gender dynamics in the exchange. Lopez's refusal to be cornered by personal questions challenged traditional expectations for women in the public eye, demonstrating empowerment and self-advocacy. Her stance inspired discussions on social media about how female celebrities often face disproportionate scrutiny regarding personal relationships and private life choices. Lopez's response was celebrated as a model of confidence, resilience, and assertiveness, particularly in contexts where societal expectations might pressure women to respond differently. Beyond media circles, the confrontation became a topic in entertainment industry panels and conferences. Experts analyzed the exchange as an example of effective public relations, strategic communication, and crisis management. Lopez's conduct was praised for demonstrating how to navigate difficult questions while maintaining audience engagement and professional decorum. Panels highlighted her approach as a balance between personal privacy and public accountability, offering insights for both media professionals and emerging celebrities on handling challenging interviews without damaging reputation. Ultimately, the Lopez-Behar confrontation transcended its initial moment, becoming an enduring example of how celebrities can assert boundaries with grace under pressure. Lopez's poise, strategic responses, and ability to maintain focus on her work ensured that the incident enhanced rather than harmed her public image. For The View, it became a lesson in responsible interviewing, highlighting the importance of sensitivity, preparation, and awareness of guest comfort. The episode remains a reference point in media studies, social commentary, and celebrity culture, showcasing the intersection of professionalism, public scrutiny, and personal dignity in the modern entertainment landscape.